Alright, YouTube and fellow RC nerds. This is my 4x4 slash that I am doing a Gimbal FPV setup. So I want to go fast and not get that nauseating bounce from a rigid FPV. So I've got this FeiyuTech WGx2 or WG2X, I don't remember. I rigged up, this is my current rig here. I made a new little housing, so it's just the Runcam Phoenix camera in there. Goes like that, actually. Originally, I made it all in one stack, so you can see that Lexan there. White stuff's new. Originally, it was built in this stack with this cooling fan and this Akk Racer's Edge that now you can't see the label because I stuck all those heat sinks on there, more for weight than cooling, because this gimbal has a minimum 60 gram, something like that, weight to stabilize. And then I had this little guy, this little Lumineer Ax2, I think it is, on here. But now I redid it, so it's just the camera. Instead of having this power cable that's ugliness, I now have this modified servo cable. Will run from the camera to the separate VTX with an mmcx extension running to this big boy here that will be mounted to the cage body that still hasn't come from China. It's a Yeti imitation body, I believe. So this is super light now, so I have to add weight. I think it's like 25 grams it came in at, maybe 26, I don't remember. Okay, 28.6, and then I picked up these golf lead tape units. So they're almost 30 grams. So between those, carefully placed on the inside of this little sweet housing I made here, I'll have the weight I need. For now, this is just reinforced taped onto the battery tray, so that's been holding up, but no hard crashes yet. I actually have been running it with one of these DumboRCs, so it has this input, so at some point I can upgrade to Crossfire. Yeah, and then recently, I haven't run it yet with these. I picked up the SkyZone 04Ls. I've got a patch, TrueRC patch, and then one of these Lumineer doubles. Goes along with that guy. Battery it came with, matching Gens Ace. I've been running these guys from my old 1/16 Mini Revo, these little 2S2000s, with just Velcro across here. That's a little voltage alarm. So if the FPV system, so the FPV system is on a separate power source, so there's no surges, any of that business. And this will let me know if I'm gonna kill it. Let's see, I've also got this little mini bee that I've got a cheap Akk 800 milliwatt on the back. I blew one of the brushed motors, so I just added some cooling fins to a replacement brushed motor. That's my little CATX peanut mount with a little, what was that again? The Pico Razor, whatever that is, don't remember. Bought a few of them when they were on sale. Yeah, my gear corner, dirt jumper, a couple snowboards. The old e-board from a project a few years ago, some early subscribers that may have thought I died because I didn't post anything in a while. Yeah, I was making a 3-wheel e-board. Insert clip here. Yeah, but then I broke my leg out west on one of these. It was actually my battalion directional swallowtail backcountry board. That'll be gibberish unless you're a snowboarder. Yeah, I had a disagreement with a tree at about 40, so that didn't go well. Plate and screws, all that. Yeah. So I'll show some of my test footage from this guy at the cottage, and currently it's just the normal, not the low center of gravity chassis, and I got a deal on it because it came with these Chinesium shocks. So those will be upgraded at some point. Oh yeah, and this is my custom little Pico rear view camera currently, that now that I have FPV goggles instead of my 2 screen setup, I'll be eliminating that, so my little 2S battery will last longer. Yeah, more gimbal updates and whatnot to come. Stay tuned. Oh yeah, and I've seen one other guy doing Gimbal FPV, GipperRC, JIPPER_RC, if I remember correctly. He built his own gimbal, disassembled a little cheap unit, so a little more hardcore than me. I'm not there yet. Maybe winter project, scratch build, we'll see. But yeah, he tied his into his servo, primo setup. Yeah, he was asking about how this does with rollovers. This was getting tangled when I rolled it at the cottage doing testing. I wasn't supposed to push it that hard because it was like this, no body. That's why it's so dirty as well. Yeah, so GipperRC, check that video out. You'll see how it reacted. It didn't like rolling over. The new setup might be better. It'll be protected because when this lands upside down and when it's on, and you forcefully, like, not forcefully, but gently reposition it and hold it for 2 seconds, it'll reset in that position. So when you roll it, even if it's gentle and it's sitting upside down, however it is, it repositions. So then you have to reset it back to position. Anyway, so we'll see how it is once I have the cage. That'll be the real test. Then I can push it, jump it, see how much this, more than I'd like to have spent on it, gimbal handles RC abuse. Anyway, footage.
Good?
Going wonky on me.
Good thing that stick was there, right?
Yeah. Just a little bit of moisture still left.
Oh, barbecue.
Oh, sorry, I had it upside down. I thought, but
Oh, it's nice and dirty now.
yeah.
Oh,
Dirty
the wire.
and wet.
Yeah. Then you just hold it there for a second and it resets.
Okay.
Oh, now I'm all foggy in here.